Yo guys, it's me again, Aquas, and we're gonna do a quick run of the speed rumbler. Rumble the speed and all that. Arcade game, vertical orientation. You are in a car, shooting stuff, and moving constantly. Good enough for a shmup, I say. And really that's all there is to that. In this game, the objective is to go through 6 levels, each with a 4-minute time limit, or 4 hours per level. In the game, the story is that the Zap Gang kidnapped your family, and they give you 24 hours to go rescue them. And we'll be doing that by like flying through their levels in a car, shooting stuff, collecting some power-ups, and trying to avoid instant death traps and that type of thing. So yeah, let's get going here. 3, 2, 1, go. So here's the Zap Gang going in your like building or whatever. But yeah, arcade game, yeah, it's like 1988 or something like that. Pretty old. But really fun though. Yeah, so you have like the car health at the top of the screen. When that gets into the red, the car starts going on fire. At that point, you can jump out of the car, and your current car will blow up. And then you can get then you can get a new car actually delivered to you. You just gotta wait like a few seconds, usually. Okay, so I've been taking a lot of damage here. Really didn't want to lose my car there. Anyway, I just grabbed a med kit, which refilled the car health. There's those wrench power-ups. Yeah, those increase your overall health slightly. Hammer is probably like your best power-up. Hopefully not too late on grabbing that. I'm taking a lot of damage here. These guys are being pretty aggro. But I'm pretty worried about that. Looks like I'm gonna lose the car, so I'm gonna have to get a new one back here. Unfortunately, I will attempt to do that. It's kind of tricky to do that here. If I would not have rolled into the wall, I would have survived there. What a shame. What a shame. Okay, we got a backup hammer here. So when you die, you do lose any power-ups you collected. Hammer is like the best power-up. That's gonna allow me to take like double damage. Basically, it's like an armor pickup. Yeah, hammer is probably your best power-up to get, and yeah, they do come out of those boxes. Where there's like people inside those boxes that have power-ups. The speed power-up lets you like kind of handle your car a bit better. It helps you move a tiny bit faster too. But yeah, the important thing, oh god, no. Yeah, the important thing about that though is you get better handling. So it is 8-way movement, so I'm just using the 8-way joystick to move. But the car does like drift around a bit, so kinda gotta get used to those controls. And then I just have auto fire on the shot button. But yeah, button 2 is the button to get out of your car. So I can get out of the car whenever I want, but you really never really want to be out of the car if you have one. Except when you're detecting possible instant death scenario. There's like some things that can do instant death to you. Like running off of ledges in particular, and running into like certain vehicles, large hazards. These I can just drive right through. When these yellow cars have like those spikes in front of them, you will take a little bit more damage from them when they touch you, so I gotta watch out for that. I'm going for 1 credit clear here. I think I can do it. It's a multi-looping game, but you get a good ending after 1 loop. It's not on some Ghosts and Goblins type stuff. But speaking of that, though, the game is made by the Ghosts and Goblins creator, Tokuro Fujiwara. Also one of the main original producers of the Mega Man series, also created Tomba and Mad World, and also worked on a ton of the SNES era like Disney platformers. It also has a pretty impressive lineup of arcade games, including Trojan. I'm about to lose my car here. Ooh. Including Trojan, Commando, Bionic Commando, I do believe as well, Speed Rumbler, in the Ghosts and Goblins series. His design philosophy for these arcade games, a lot of his games, is that he likes to make games that have great replayability. This game is no exception with how crazy the enemies move around and try to take you out. None of these runs are quite like the other, quite like the one before. Oh man, I'm probably gonna want to just lose my car here and get a new one, because yeah, it's just I'm just in a bad situation here. Let me get out of my car, and at this point, the game's gonna try to deliver a new car for me. There it is. Perfect. Perfect, actually, because this is a backup hammer right here. Now, if I would have went for that box before I ditched the car, that would have just been points. Because when you have a power-up that's in a box already, it just turns into a 2,000 point item generally. Not all the time, but most of the time it does. So that's just a shot upgrade there. I can shoot faster. Blue barrels turn into red barrels, and when you run over red barrels, you take damage. Gonna lose the car again, but we're just gonna make a dash to the finish line at this point. I'm gonna press button 2 when I'm in like infantry mode. I can do like a little invincible roll. I can get you out of some situations where like cars are flying by really quick. Invincible roll, but you're only invincible for like, I don't know, 8 frames or so out of 60, so it's really not that much. Just basically as long as the animation. Yeah, so you actually get bigger point bonuses the faster you clear those levels. That particular level, I was able to clear it under 1 minute. To get the biggest end of stage clear bonus, which is 40,000 points, but was unable to do that due to losing the car twice, which is uncommon. I try to watch out for that, because the car is making boulders fall down that hurt you. Every stage, like I say, has a 4-minute time limit. When you die, it's a 5-second penalty. If you run out of time on a level, you lose a life as well. If you run out of time on a level, you also yeah, you lose a life. If you game over during a level, that's a 15-second penalty. I do believe is what it was. Kinda got this weird conveyor belt section where they're like dumping boulders. Ah! I tried to jump out of the car, man. I was just too late. Oh my god. That's like perfect example of the game screwing you over suddenly. Unfortunately, I couldn't react to that in time, so I'm just gonna lose that life, unfortunately. What a shame, what a shame. Oh god, I had, that was some risky maneuvers there. So these boulders are instant death if I touch these. No. Okay, see, that can get bad if the car gets in your way. Like, this is most of these spawns, if not all of them, I mean, they're pretty much random, so... I mean, that car there is always there, but... most of these cars are coming in pretty random, and they also behave pretty erratically, like that one just drove off into the water for no particular reason. Except that the Zap Gang enjoys the life of crime. That is the lore of the game. They enjoy it, so they're having a good time at least. But I gotta get the fam back, the fam. Get 100 points each for the little infantry, 200 points for the just exploding a car, 500 for the orange trucks. Get 1,000 for the big trucks. We'll see them in the next stage. Do want to grab some point items here and there because I can get a few extra lives through score. I think I get maybe 2. I think. Total here on one loop, maybe 3 if I got all the score bonuses. Yeah, all I'm really trying to do for score is stay powered up and like open these item boxes for the 2,000 point bonuses. Like that's where the majority of your score comes from. And then also you can get chunks of score from completing levels quickly. For example, 10,000 points for completing a level from 1 minute to 1 minute and 5 seconds. You get a 40,000 point bonus for 55 seconds a minute. And then the score bonuses trickle off per 5 seconds late into nothing really worth mentioning. 5,000 points after 10,000, etc. Yeah, so you want to go fast, and then also you get a pretty big score bonus for completing the game. So your time is tabulated at the end of the game as well, and you can get a 100,000 point bonus for completing the game. I forget how fast you need to do it exactly, but the way I play, I usually always get it. And if I don't get the 100,000 point bonus, I get the 80,000 point bonus, which is a lot of that's a lot of score to get for completing a loop. So yeah. You can there's like a couple there's like a leech spot in an earlier level. Yeah, I want to be grabbing this hammer ASAP, but I don't bother using it because you just sit in one spot and you're not doing anything, and you're shooting some like one of these environmental obstacles. Kind of lame. So lame that they don't allow that strategy on some scoreboards. It's just a boring strat. There's really nothing really interesting about it. So I don't do it. Yeah, so these are the big trucks I was talking about. This is a pretty tough section, but when I'm fully powered up, I can kind of just muscle my way through here. Getting on the front ends or back ends of these trucks will allow me to not take projectile hits here. And when I'm not moving, generally the computer doesn't move, so I can just take my time there, and when I'm not moving, I don't really have to worry much about the enemy coming after me. That's just how the game works. But sometimes they do, even if you're not moving. Yeah, so I'll go to my way to kill this big truck. Those ones are 1,000 points each. That's not too bad. This part's a little tricky. You gotta be careful navigating this. Kinda gotta... Oh god! Ah, rude, very rude, very rude, very rude. Okay, so this is a pretty bad spot. Even if my car gets delivered, it might get delivered in a bad spot, like right there. See, it just went into the wall. I need to move over here a bit so I can get that car spawned in a better spot. This might be good. Okay, we can take that. We can take that. This does work. Okay, so we got our car back, and now we're gonna try this again. Losing the car again. Oh lord. Lost the car again, so waiting for another one. Maybe we'll get one here. Maybe it's gonna pop up on the left side. It's probably on the left side, so I gotta come over here now. I better destroy this thing. So yeah, you're pretty weak when you're just on the little man mode. Yeah.
Wanna see my really cool minifig I just got?
I'm kind of busy right now, sorry, but I'll check it out later.
I'm just gonna leave it in room so you can check it out.
Okay, thanks.
And I'll show you later how to make the electric sword.
Okay.
That sword, electric.
Yeah, I'm in a bad spot here. I gotta get by this guy, and then
I meant electricity sword.
Okay. Gosh darn it. Gotta love those distractions. Alright, still have 2 lives to two lives remaining. Can still get through here. But I was working on getting out of that. I was working on getting out of that situation. Didn't quite work out. It's okay. These things happen. Actually, I think there's a backup hammer here. Oh no, no backup hammer. Okay. Maybe it's on this next bit. Okay, I think the backup hammer is up here. You're pretty fragile when you don't have that hammer power up. It's right here. Just please no. Please no. Leave me alone. Okay, got the hammer back. That's good. That's really good. Should be able to muscle my way through at this point. If the enemies aren't completely rude. Okay, we're basically through now. But it almost took 4 minutes, and if I ran out of time, I was gonna lose a life as well. Do you want some more volume? Should be good. Alright, stage 5, pretty much need a route through this level. I do have a route. I've played this game quite a bit. These little bomb trucks are instant death, so definitely want to avoid driving into those, as well as that thing there. That gray, whatever. I'm just gonna kind of swerve out of the way of this stuff. And I'm gonna take a certain path through here now. Oh, come on. Oh, that was so close, so close. I'm gonna come over here, then I'm gonna swerve over here and go through here. This is all planned route here. That section's kind of crappy. If the enemy wants to get in my way there's not too much else I can do to fix it. Except get out of the car and then hopefully kind of get back to recovering there. Just want to go through this quickly. Those things, those multi-based cannons or whatever, like they just kind of chase you around. So by getting out of there, I'm just not having to deal with any of that. If I get into this section with the hammer, don't have to worry too much. Just go through the route that I have through the level. And try not to get bumped into instant death of any sorts. These fireballs that these guys shoot, not too bad. Not too damaging. I can turn up the volume a little bit, but I'm pretty sure this is where I want it to be. Alright, so this is the final level. It is probably the hardest level. Does last a while. Has multiple sections. Kind of a few different moments where I can get kind of unlucky. This is already kind of a rotten start. Lost a lot of health there. Okay, okay, they're trying to bully me here. Really need to stabilize. Get to this hammer that's over here. Wow. That was almost rude. Anyway, I'm getting this hammer, but I don't have a lot of health. Should be enough to get to the medkit. Oh god, they're trying to bully me here. Oh my god. There's a medkit right here. Ooh, got it. Okay, so now I'm actually fully powered up. Now I just kind of grab some of the items here. And then there's a health in the bottom right part of this like town square. So I just grab those items. And then I grab the health and then I get on my way. Yeah, so this gets a little tricky here. Can get unlucky if the enemy wants to push me into something. But usually it can go fairly smoothly this bit. That's kind of the first section-ish. Medkit up here didn't really take much damage, so that was just fine. It's good to do like these little like loop-de-loops occasionally. That throws off the pursuing cars generally well enough. But look at that, I almost got punished there. They almost hit me over the edge. Would have been instant death. Once you get here, you really want to have like probably at least half car health, maybe a fourth car health. If you don't have that much, could be in trouble. There's some points there, but kind of hard to get because you can just be hit off these ledges. And that'll be instant death unless I jump out of the car at the last second, and then you get to contend with all this other crap going on. This is the final area now. See if we can get through. Okay, yep. Bad situation there. We're gonna be able to recover, I think. I think. Just gotta get these guys out of my way. And get back in the car. Whew. That was a little scary, but we're going. Still going. Gotta work the navs, work the navs. We're pretty much there, guys. Oh yeah, we're there. Final boss. Just gonna camp up here with my power-ups, and usually about 95% of the time this works. Not much of a boss. Oh! I actually could have died. I actually almost died there. That's funny. Anyway, I did get the 1cc there. So there's a credits code if you know that like Ghouls and Ghosts actually has one. You have to do Ghouls and Ghosts up button 2 and 2 and 1 and 2 and start to do it. Here it's hold left button 1 2 and start. So you gotta do it at this screen and hopefully I get it. There it is. The audio shouldn't be this like peaking, but this is it. So you get this like actual secret credits screen if you do that code. And yeah, that is the game. So I hope you guys enjoyed the Speed Rumbler. Pretty good run for me. Yeah, I'll catch you next time.